Hey everybody, I just want to make a quick video. Maybe this is common knowledge, maybe it's not, maybe it helps some noobs. I want to talk about static grass. And obviously it's hugely important to your layout, unless you're doing a desert scene. But I want to talk about my experiences. I might be wrong, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I kind of went through. First with the actual applicator, the machine. Give me a second, babe, and then I'll, there's the vast majority of the cheap machines out there you're going to see are battery operated. Now, from the reading I did, and I tend to believe it, you're just not going to get the voltage out of it. You're just not going to get the power. So you want, your first thing you're going to look for is a machine that plugs into the wall. I mean, this one has the option to run battery if you want, right here, which is cool, but you're going to want to really plug into the wall. Now, I have another one over there. You can see it in the box. That one's shaped more like the traditional one. It looks like a wand with the cup at the end. And I bought that because I thought I was doing something wrong with this. This one is from eBay. It's from China, and I kind of bought it with this theory in mind, and I could be wrong. When I was messing around with lasers and laser diodes, China doesn't always necessarily comply with the FDA laws. They treat it more like recommendations, so they were a lot more powerful. And I was assuming that was the issue. I just didn't have the power. Even with the AC plug-in with that one, I was getting kind of subpar results. I did think it was because it was my first time and I was a noob, but that was certainly part of it. So I went and got this bad boy. You can get them all over eBay. They're about 47 bucks. And this you can see, it looks like a lightning storm if you get things too close. And boy, oh boy, will it zap you, which I've done a couple times if you're not careful. So, yeah, I didn't think this was going to turn into a mini static grass tutorial, but here we are. One of the things I did to modify this was, and again, I was watching people, and some of them, said they glued or affixed the metal in the bottom to try. It was just their theory to try to get better static throughout. So what I did is I did both. I super glued this because it was the best method for this down at the bottom, and it's hard to tell, but I stripped this right here where it comes in contact with the metal. So I've got the mesh and the metal washer in there is getting fed juice, and then I super glued it. And but so the star of the show is Timu grass, which is about $2, maybe $2.50 a bag for I think 30 or 50 grams, versus Woodland Scenics and the other major brands kind of, which is $20 a bag for, it's a little bit bigger bag, but and I kept working with this. As you can see, it doesn't look terrible, I guess. In person, it looks worse. You can just tell. The way it stood up, it's not great. Here's more of it over here. Again, the camera does a poor job of conveying. So I did that, I used my Woodland Scenics, and then I got my hands on some of the Timu stuff. I don't know why I tried it. I don't know what prompted me to, but I did, and the difference is just night and day. It's just night and day. It looks, let me see if I can get good. It's just incredible. It's hard to see. Maybe over here. It's just how much it sticks up. This is fresh. How much it just sticks up is, again, the camera just isn't doing me any favors here, but there's a decent shot. And to the naked eye, it's a lot better. It's just incredible. I'm going to go back and backfill some of this here, and I know this kind of looks like the glue never dried, but I've got more of a hay. I tried to mix in some hay here to see what it would look like. And I know like some of this kind of changes rather abruptly. My goal is to try to hide that with some shrubs and trees and whatnot. But in real life, grass isn't always uniform throughout. Now, I know there's not as abrupt changes like that, but so that was kind of what I was shooting for. Gradual changes here and there. I just got to kind of doctor those up. Yeah, there's the other. This is the woodland scenics, and see how it's just laying there, like I sprinkled it on. Sorry, it wasn't a good shot, but you get the idea. And this isn't dry yet, so it's not really a great representation, but it really is noticeable. And like I said, $2.80 cents, $2.50 or whatever. You know, you get 10 bags for $28 versus that would only get you a bag and a half of the woodland scenic stuff. Again, this is my experiences. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something way better. I know people recommend grasses like I think Notch, or some other ones, but I kind of had a hard time finding those. It actually is what prompted me to just say F it and go to Temu. So, yeah, just heads up for all of you. I didn't want to be greedy and keep it all to myself. This is what I've got, and you know, can use this information how you wish. And no, I'm not necessarily a fan of, you know, giving China money. Again, it's not anything against them personally. I'd just rather have the money staying in America. But here we are. I just can't get stuff like that in America. So